let's go to Florida for an update on a rising star in the golf world. Once again, here's Joe McCann.
The weather in Tampa, Florida makes it a great place to live if you love golf. And Terese Romeo does. The senior at Freedom High School found a passion for the game soon after she first picked up a club.
One Christmas, my aunt got me a golf club just because my whole family, all of my family plays golf. They just took me out and let me swing a couple times, and Jeff came over and was just like, you know, hey, let's go play some golf. And I thought it was the most fun thing in the world.
My first interaction with Terese was when she was about 8 or 9 years old, and she challenged me to a putting contest. And when I beat her, she cried, and I knew at that point we had a very competitive young lady on our hands.
One day we just put a club in her hand and she started swinging, and actually Jeff Leonard was like, we need to do something.
Over the next 6 years, Terese spent a lot of time with the First Tee of Tampa Bay, an organization that teaches both golf and life skills to young players. And her attitude and talent impressed everyone she came across, even professionals like Donco Jones.
Terese is not a big gal, so she has to rely on a short game. She's got all the shots in her bag, and she's still learning. And so she's got that short game that anybody who plays golf knows that chipping and putting is key to success, really.
But golf wasn't her only love. Terese also showed a lot of promise as a young gymnast. Unfortunately, as she entered high school, Terese suffered a broken wrist competing in gymnastics, and that hampered her as a freshman. She had surgery a year later, and that put her sophomore season in doubt. Then she and her coach had an idea.
For her to qualify for districts, they have to play in at least 4 matches. So I said, Terese, I mean, why don't you just play with, one hand and see how far you can go with one hand, so at least we'll get you into the matches.
I kind of was like, are you guys kidding me? And they're like, well, no, she needs to play at least 4 matches to be able to qualify for district. So we said okay, and she's just like, Mom, let me at it. It's like, okay, fine, as long as this right hand doesn't touch the club, we're good. And she had a ball doing it.
It was definitely a higher score, of course, I mean, I don't hit the ball very far with it or anything, but, I got a couple pars out of it every once in a while, and it was really fun.
After playing with one hand to qualify for postseason play, Terese was cleared to play with both hands again and took first place in district and regionals. Last year as a junior, she finished second at state, and now she's aiming for a state championship in her senior season. Next year, she'll be playing at Mercer as she committed there in the fall. After that, she may have a shot to be a pro, but she also wants to give back and be an instructor.
She really enjoys when we do the summer camps, and we'll have our 6, 7, 8-year-old crew out there. She gravitates towards them and likes just teaching the game to them.
I get to sit there and I get to help the kids, and I get to teach them what other people have taught me, and it's so nice carrying on. But it's definitely a passion of mine, and I find so much enjoyment in it.
So whether it's teaching the game or playing it, expect to find Terese Romeo right here in Tampa doing what she loves. In Tampa, Florida, I'm Joe McCann.